Okay, so this confessional, we're gonna go in depth what's going on right now in Gamevivor. So basically, this is the swap tribe right now. So we got the Malalo tribe, or I don't know. That was just some like stupid shit where yeah, it's got all these like what is it? The little like the lettering things like it'll have like that or like that. Like that list is that for all those tribes. So I never know how to pronounce them. And I never say them properly, type them properly, but whatever. So we're just gonna call it the the Mario tribe. All right, and I tried to write these out as neatly as possible, but I have pretty shit handwriting. So my stepdaughter says I have doctor's handwriting. Says I could be a doctor because of my handwriting. Um, Unfortunately, I have no interest in being a doctor. I just have shit handwriting. Wop wop. So we're gonna get into the breakdown of this tribe right here. So from the original brown tribe, we got Billy and Slim. From the original red tribe, we have Marissa and Digi. From original blue, we have Clank and DK. And from my original tribe, we have myself, Funky, and Blank. So from a tribal line standpoint, we have a 3 verse 2 verse 2 verse 2. Except no one ever actually cares about tribal lines. That's fucking retarded. Not a single person gives a shit. So, right now, on this tribe, we do actually have a core 3 of myself, Funky, and Blank. But me and Funky are. Well, let me just. Okay, I am recording, not streaming. I had to double check. Myself and Funky are a lot tighter than myself and Blank and Funky and Blank, right? So yeah, so like we're tight. We're ride or dies right now, but we feel good about Blank. But it's more so just me and Funky for the win right now, right? Power trio, me and Funky have more of the insider info because on our original chart we are also close with Alec because the real trio is me, Funky, Alec, but Alec is on the Luigi tribe, right? So Alec isn't here right now. Alec has the idol, and me and Funky know the way to get the idol. It's through the Beware advantage. Um, and if I actually hold on, I can pull it up real quick. It was in here, right here. This message from DK set me off. Yo, Mario Nation, helping out one of my friends with a psych journal, and it's survivor related. I was wondering if you could all say your favorite survivor player and give an explanation if you don't have to. Out of these 5, we're doing a character archetype study, and your participation would be greatly appreciated. Who's your favorite out of Boston Rob, Spencer, Rupert, Tony, and Gabler? All right. And like right off the bat, you got like Digi and like Funky responding, and then he didn't get the third response. He didn't get it because can I still see the old? No, I don't think I. Wait, I can right here. If I go here and I search up Mario Kart. Oh wait, right here. Um, it was fucking. What's your favorite Mario Kart game? And 3 people respond saying a name within 24 hours. Okay, he needs 3 responses. He needs the third response. So I know this one says 0-0, but it could be just 0-0 was like part of the thing because a favorite Mario Kart game is not very suspicious, right? Favorite Survivor player, especially after a swap, I feel like that's a little uh, more suspicious. So to balance it out, it could be not at 0-0. Maybe perhaps he could have just misread it or something like that. Who knows? So I'm still suspicious as hell. But if we, what is it? Oh, okay, wait. I don't even have. Oh no, I just pulled up the build messages. I'm fucking retarded. But if we go here, right? DK got um 1 response, 2 response. He didn't get the third response because I noticed this and I didn't say anything. And then there's more conversation. Could I get some more responses? I really appreciate it. And then right here, Clank's not responding. Clank probably knows, but I can't talk with Clank about it because I can't have him know that I know. And Clank just gets the response, whatever, you know. But he was begging for responses. He was begging for them, and probably just because like, oh, 3 responses for a survivor archetype, like just 3, like that's not enough. He'd want obviously the whole tribe. So he was trying to get Slim, he was trying to get me. Eventually, I just did it because I already saw him get 3, and I'm like, whatever, man. But it's a little a little suspicious. I am almost certain that DK. Oh, I'm gonna try. You know what? I can't draw an idol, so we're just gonna do a little yellow star. That's not very noticeable. We'll do an orange star. Okay. Pretty sure DK has the idol. Pretty sure he just got it. However, I can't flush this idol right now because Funky and DK are both, get this, guys, get this, previous winners. Funky does not want to vote out DK because they both previously won a season, and there's going to be a point where the winners are going to get metagamed, so he wants to keep the winners around. This is stupid. No one is playing like this, but I can't, I have to stay with Funky because he's the person I trust the most, and I want to write it out with him. So, whatever, man. DK has the idol, so at this point, it's sort of a matter of if you can't beat him, join him. I played with DK before, DK, amazing player, hands down, probably top 5 players in the community. So I want to get right now a trio of myself, Funky, and DK, because I could also have a trio of myself, Funky, and Blank, which puts me and Funky in a middle position within the tribe. I also have good bonds with Slim. We met during the Greed Challenge, and I have a good bonds with Digi. We met during the Takeover. My handwriting is terrible. And me and Clank, we sort of have a pre-game-ish, but not we're not actively pre-gaming. We just have a pre-game connection. He knows who I am. I know who he is. We just got out of Visuorgs where he just won Visuorgs. I was the one person who didn't vote for him, but, we were on super good terms from that org. And just coming off that, obviously, it sort of warms up. Basically, it skips the whole icebreaker portion of getting to know a tribe mate. So, we've already, been playing Visuorgs for however long. And so, we have an idea on who the other person is as a player. The question is, how are they playing this org? Because obviously, it's not going to be exactly the same. It does make me a little more concerned that I actually really underrated Clank going into VSO. So I feel like I can't just keep, underrating him, right? I gotta know, listen, this guy's a good player. With that being said, I don't know where he stands on I'm working with this person, and this person perspective. I don't know where he stands on his long-term goals within this season. But here's the catch. I think that there are 2 people on the tribe who are not as integrated, right? So you have this big web of connections right here, and then you have these 2 people. I'm gonna call them the outcasts, okay? Billy and Marissa, okay? So let's talk about Marissa first. I don't think Marissa is in a bad spot. I think sort of I'll give credit where credit's due. Marissa is a player where she knows she's always likable, right? Does this automatically mean a good social game? No. I've said it a million times. That's not exactly what the social game is. It helps you do social game, but it does not automatically mean you're playing a good social game. So is Marissa a social threat right now? No. Will she be a social threat later down the line? Yes. Is that a reason to take her out right now? No. Why? That is metagaming. However, there is... Check this out. Marissa's little brother, Billy, okay? These people are siblings. I have played orgs with these 2 before, and they've both been in the same season. I have seen these 2 in the same season. They usually always work together, and they'll say, well, just because we're siblings, that doesn't mean we're working together by default. That's just not how it works. Dude, be so for real. Okay, if Billy wanted to, he could go on Marissa's computer and look at everything she's doing. If Marissa wants to go on Billy's computer, she can look at everything he's doing. So obviously, puts you on a weird standpoint, right? Where you have these people who, in theory, are not working together, but in actuality, you never know what's going on. Marissa, I don't think, is not in danger right now. We're going to say not ID. Not in danger. Billy is in danger. Why is Billy in danger? Well, because, all right, VC meta. The VC meta. Okay? The VC meta is how I have won culinary and colorgs. It is how I almost won Hellvivor. It is how I almost won Vision. Well, not almost, but what was winning Vision Works until I got idled out. And it's how I had success in a lot of other orgs. And guess what? There have been 2 orgs that have been pretty much no VC involvement. That has been Gamevivor 4 and Gamevivor 5. Well, Gamevivor 6, this is my time to shine because, drumroll please, people are finally utilizing the VCs. Thank God. These 2 orgs have had basically no strategy discussion over VC. It has just been text. The social game has not been real. It has been a social construct of, oh, well, this person talks to me the most, so that means they're likable, which means that they have the best social game. No. This is my time to shine. So, Billy's in danger because of the VC meta. Why does this mean he's automatically in danger?
Epic death rap battle to the death #1. Daddy Pig versus.
Do I need to say anything else? Do I need to say anything else? I feel like it's self-explanatory at this point. We were all in this VC right here. We were all in that VC. We were all there. You know who else was there? Billster. Billster was there. Who made us watch?
Griffin versus Baldy.
I cannot say the tribe is a big fan of Peter Griffin versus Baldy. I cannot say I'm a big fan of Peter Griffin versus Baldy. You know what I want to do? Vote him out. I want him gone. I do not want to play this fucking org with him. I cannot. I can't do it. Okay? Sometimes I have very high tolerance of him. Sometimes I have very low tolerance of him. This is one of the instances where I have basically 0 tolerance of him. I cannot play this org with him. I can't. Okay? The past 2 seasons of this specific series, I have been shit on by people who have terrible social games and people who are just fans of me and obsessed with me. I'm not doing that this time, okay? I need to win. I need to win to prove the haters wrong. And holy shit, I am not playing with Billy. I can't do it, okay? He's going to be an op. He's already just pissing me off. I don't want to play with people like that. It's not happening. It's not. And then after Billy goes, ideally Marissa goes. That's just ideally what happens. Is it going to happen? No. Why? Because it never happens. It never does. Maybe this time. Perhaps this is the time. Why? Because hear me out. We have myself, we have Funky, we have Blank. Okay? We're the power trio. You know who else I'm really good with? I'm really good with Digi. I'm really good with Slim. Do the math. 3 + 2 = 5. We are on a tribe of 9. After Billy goes, that's 8. 5v3. It is perfect. It is foolproof. This is the worst case scenario, by the way, because do DK and Clank automatically side Marissa? Who knows? Can I probably reel them in? Yeah, because I want to get the trio, myself, Funky, DK going, and me and Clank, I need to get closer with Clank. It needs to happen. And with this, I'm drawing a line in the sand right now, where I have these people in my corner, and it is the people who, I've joked around, these people are the ops. Well, now it comes time for me to actually draw a line in the sand, and it makes sense for me to draw a line in the sand. It's not just because there was beef in previous seasons. It's not just because maybe I can't tolerate these people right now. It's not just because this, that, the other thing. It is because it makes sense in a game of Survivor for me to keep these connections right here. It makes sense for me to keep them and build them So that way, when we go into the second swap or we go into merge, I have options. I have options of people to go with because I can't keep playing the way that I've played these last 2 seasons. I can't just simply ride it out with a trio because things are going to happen. Like season 4, where I thought Hayden would be a capable survivor player. Nope, Idle'll be out. Season 5, I thought DK was a capable survivor player. He was. Insane read that we were a trio, but it just didn't make sense, at least in my opinion, to go for us all then. Season 6, bingo. This is the time to strike. Why? We're hitting them with Muhammad Ali tactics. All right? They are going to underestimate me, especially with my org player spreadsheet, which is part of the reason is that is to literally just make people mad, but it also makes people look at me like I'm retarded. Okay? People think I'm a clown right now. Well, guess what? They don't know that I'm looking at the game like this. They think that I'm looking at the game like, there's me, there's Funky, and there's Blank. And I like these guys. So I'm going to ride it out with them. And I don't like Marissa. That's what I think I'm looking at the game. I am looking at the game. Wait, can I go back? Fuck. Well, look at the game like that. Okay, that's how I'm looking at the game. That's how we're breaking it down. And that's how I will be. I'm going to draw myself. Winner of Gamevivor. That's how. That's how I'm getting my win. Alright? We're proving the haters wrong. It's gonna happen. That's it. Mic drop.